Welcome to another monster theme review, and we are looking at another WordPress theme today by Template Monster, and of course all the links that you need for everything that we cover in this video you can find in the description below. This is JP with Websites for Beginners, and today we're looking at a cryptocurrency ready-made theme for WordPress working with Elementor and a load of goodies that come included in the theme. Hop on over to Template Monster and you can see here I am on their page, and you can go have a look at everything they've got there. You can see they go all the way to Joomla. It's not only for WordPress, though this channel at the moment on Websites for Beginners, we only focus on WordPress and plugins and page builders for WordPress. So they go to the iconic WordPress, and let's just go and have a look what's happening over there. You will see there's Monstroid 2, one of the themes that we have covered here on the channel. A lot of these themes are by Zemis Jet, and these are the same guys that bring you the Jet elements, the Jet plugins, the Jet blocks, the Jet blogs, the Jet mega menu, and all the Jets that come with that. And we'll have a look at that because they're also included in the Bitunet theme. As you scroll down, you see the bestseller themes here at the moment, and then here we have the Bitunet Premium Crypto theme. Now, immediately you may think to yourself, well, cryptocurrency, who gives a hoot? Well, you know, I'm one of those guys that I really like to take a theme, and even though I have no interest maybe in cryptocurrency, I would love to make and style it the way that it can suit something for myself. And I think sometimes that's the best inspiration you can get, is to take a theme that has got actually nothing to do with the site you are building and then change it into something that you would like it to be. So here we are in Bitunet Cryptocurrency Elementor WordPress theme going at $75 US. And if you are interested in that, as always, please follow the link in the description below. That is an affiliate link, so you do know that when you do purchase something from Template Monster, you won't be paying a cent more, but I'll be getting a little something for the effort in making this video and going through this tutorial. So what does the Bitunet Premium Crypto theme give you? It gives you a load of goodies. Well, first of all, it is centered to give you cryptocurrency display. So especially if you are into cryptocurrency, you have a client that have to make it, this is ready-made, no need to do anything else. And that's why it comes with a lot of classy pages. It has 5 skins, demos that you can choose from. And then it includes all these advanced features like pre-designed countdown blocks, easy-to-work graphics, and a lot of versatile layouts. The big thing for me always with the Zemis plugins and themes is that it includes all the Jet plugins. And if you don't know what the Jet plugins is or are, then please follow the links in the description below, because we've got a ton of videos on all the various features that come from Jet plugins and how they work with Elementor. So when you do get this theme, you're going to get Elementor included, and it will be the free version of Elementor. And don't worry, you don't need the Pro, because all of these goodies, all these Jet goodies, they make up for what you lose in not having the Pro. And I'll show you that when we go into the page builder. And there we go, based on Elementor front-end page builder that is world famous and most people love. And if you don't love it, you use it because it's got an abundance of features. Truly, one of the main things in this theme will be the mega menu, and that's also a Jet plugin, Jet menu plugin, and we will look at that when we get to the demos, how the mega menus play. And highly functional Jet elements add-on, we talked about that, good for blogging, and Jet builder that also from the Jet plugins come in this, really ready for your commerce. And those are all the goodies that come in with this. Right, so if you need to know more about this, you can go to the website. There's a lot of things here. You have your details bar up here, reviews and comments. Check out what other people are saying on the site. And then if you decide to buy it, just click here on the link, buy it, and then download the installer or the zip file that comes with it. The standard theme that comes with Zemis Jet themes is called Cover. Before we go into Cover, let me show you first the folder, the download, as it would look when you have downloaded it in the zip file. When you click on it, it's going to open bonus images, theme, documentation, info, and license. And the ones that we are going to be interested in are included in theme. So we double click on theme and you will see two zip folders over there. One is Bitunet and the other one is Kava. So for the Bitunet, you will need to install the Kava theme first, and then after that, run the Bitunet theme that acts as a child theme. Let's go to a clean, brand new install of WordPress. And there is nothing here. There's no posts. I've deleted everything. We've only got a very, very raw framework here. If we go into Appearance, click on Themes, you will see there's our standard 3 themes that come with any WordPress install. Click on Add New and then click on Upload Theme. I'm going to close out and then I'm going to say choose File, and I'm going to grab my Kava theme and then open it, and then the normal install. Now it's going to go very quickly, and the first thing you do is activate. And then you go to your next step. You're not going even to hang around to do anything yet in WordPress. You're going to say Add New. And next again, upload theme, choose your file, and then grab the Bitunet and then install it. And from here, a lot of goodies are going to start happening. Once you activate it, you will see that it will tell you this theme recommends the following plugin, Jet Plugin Wizard. Begin installing the plugin. Go ahead and install that Jet Plugin Wizard. Click on Install. And it will run through it, get it for you, install it, and it will say plugin successfully installed. And you can return to the dashboard, though there will be nothing to do over there. Now you will notice here, you can either look there on Start Install or Plugins Wizard on the left. But we're just going to click this one that says Start Install. Nothing yet you have to do, just keep following each of the steps. First the Kava theme, then the Bitunet theme, and then this Start Install for the plugin wizards. Click on Install and it's going to tell you blah, 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 and you're going to say Next. And then you have your choice of 5 skins. Bitunet by default, the Bitunet Blue, Crypto Blog, Crypto Landing for a blockchain, and then the ICO Bitunet Crypto Landing. So let's go with the default that we can stick to a standard, and we can just click on Start Install. Next will be your required plugins, which are connected and integrated to the theme. And these are those Jet plugins and other plugins that we've talked about. You can see for the theme Kava Extra, then it has to install Elementor. And if you click on these, nothing will happen because they are required. And you will need all of these for the theme and the pages to run properly. But then you have a choice. Do you want the following recommended plugins to install? There's the Jet block, you get WooCommerce, Visualizer, Contact Form 7, more Kava extras, and cryptocurrency rocket tools. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say Next and leave all of them clicked so we can have a full install and see if the theme runs smoothly. It will begin installing the plugins, and this will take some time. So go do something, go whip up some batter and make yourself some nice waffles. And by the time you return, the plugins will be installed and you can move on to the next stage of installing your Bitunet theme. One of the things that I have run into a few times with this installer, so do not fret when you, if in case you run into it, it could be due to your internet connection, and mine is rather slow. And that is, it starts hanging at one point like this now. It's just hanging there with Elementor. What you do is you purely go and you click on refresh of your page, let the page load again. It will take some time and begin the installation process again. And finally, when it has installed and we all shout Shangela, then it's time for the next step. And the next step is the demo content. So what we just installed were all the plugins. Now we're going to look at the demo content. And if this is your first time install, you can leave it on default, which is append demo content for my existing content. On the other hand, if you are trying out a different skin, then you will choose this one that says replace my existing content with demo content. But we are doing a fresher-licious installation, so we're going to choose this one. And now we're going to bring in all the demo content from the blog and the images and all those kind of stuff. And now, well, maybe another minute or two after you have finished your waffle, now you can go grab yourself a cup of tea and then come back after all these have installed. Let's have a quick overview of everything that we've done up to this point. The first thing is that you have purchased the theme. You downloaded the zip file, you unzipped it, and then you uploaded two themes. The first one you uploaded was the Kava theme, and then after that, the Bitunet theme. Once you installed it, it asked you to run this plugins wizard, and you just did that automatically, and there were those that were already selected that you need for your theme and additional ones that you could choose. Well, we chose them all. Then we installed all those plugins. After we installed the plugins, it asked us to import the demo content. We did that, and that's where we are now. So from here, you've got a lot of options. You can start editing, you can view your site, you can check documentation, knowledge base, community, or select another skin. So if you look at these options, view your site, I think this is what we will do next. Start editing will take you directly into your pages and Elementor. Then documentation is all your tutorials, and the knowledge base and community are two things I highly recommend if you are new to the game. And then select skin, of course, if you want to change it. But let's go and view our site, and I'm going to control click in Chrome or command click because that will open up a new tab for me. And there we go. You will see that our demo page is completely installed from top to bottom. Everything is there and working beautifully. And from here on, the next step we will do is go into the back end and see what's going on here. This is the home page, and just to have a quick overview, we have a countdown timer over here. We have some nice images, animation effect. Do not be fooled, this one is not a widget. This is tabs, and what you see inside the tab, of course, is a graphic element. But here comes a very interesting add-on to the cryptocurrency theme, Bitunet. And this is this widget ticker over here, and then this graph that is generated via short code. And we will have a look at that plugin in the back end. This is Jet Tricks, when you see all these things in the background. And again, you have either a gallery option here for sorting, and then you have your normal price boxes over here. A nice little chart, and these ones are generated by another plugin. And then your team, countdown or counters, and then a footer here at the bottom. On this page, you will also get a very good idea of what the mega menu is all about. If you go to page and you hover over it, you will see here is the mega menu layout. It gives you the about pages, service pages, contact pages, cases pages, and feature pages, as well as a little notification over here for a call to action. And these are all included in the mega menu. On the news, you see a very similar kind of mega menu with different widgets included here. As well, in the shop, you see a drop-down menu. This is the Jet mega menu that is included within the theme. Let's have a look at a few of the pages. Let's go to About Layout 1, just to get a grand idea of what this Bitunet theme is all about. Another nice, clean and professional layout with a video player over here, your button over here, a few info boxes explaining what is Bitcoin, and then we see again that little Jet Tricks element over there, a repeater of the theme here, which is very common on sites. And here you will see a broken Google Map, and that is because you need to add your Google Map API to the Jet elements, and that is all done in the backend. Click on News and go to the archive page to see what they've done with it. Follow us, we've got some side widgets here in the sidebar. And then you have your normal display. Let's have a look at how this post will display. Everybody seems happy at this company, right? We all love working here. And there you go, some quote, maybe H3 or H4 heading, what came before, and related posts. Again, these are all done with a lot of the Jet plugin add-ons. And that is how the website looks. From here, it is up to you to go and style and play around with it. And if we go to home, the easiest way to do it by changing the layout that you've already gotten with this theme is to edit it directly from this page into Elementor. This video is not a tutorial on Elementor, so I'm not going to give you the whole spiel on Elementor, nor am I going to explain the widgets that come included with this theme. Those are other tutorials that you can find on this site and a million other gazillion channels on YouTube. Just search around for them on Elementor tutorials. So to go from here and edit Elementor, we're just going to click up here, but just to give you an idea of all the other templates that are included on this page. You have your header and your footer, but then you also have a mega item menu, a mega item menu 2, the home tab, and a FAQ, which is frequently asked questions tab as well. So these are all the templates included on this page, but we're just going to enter the entire page. And inside Elementor we go. And this is where things get interesting and where things look very familiar if you are an Elementor user. Now, if you play around and you click on some of these blocks that you see here in containers, this will give you an idea of what has been used here. For example, if you click on this one, it will tell you this is a countdown timer. And I hate this little button that keeps popping up. Here you have probably a divider. And then over here, you have a progress bar. Nicely done, nicely incorporated on this page. I've seen progress bars done really badly, but I like the way that one was done. As I've explained, this one is probably tabs. If we click on it, it will give us tabs, correct. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs in there, and these will be images inside. Let's have a look at how they look inside. Use image. It's from a template. So they have selected templates here to display in here. And that is again a feature of Elementor, which is also a feature of the cover and Bitunet theme that comes included. They also allow you to make your own templates. Now this one does not come with Elementor or the Jet plugins. It is a separate one generated by a shortcode, and there are two elements actually over here. The first one is a ticker that gives us the current price, and then over here it gives us this graph, and these shortcodes are generated in the dashboard section of WordPress. And that is how the page looks. Everything here is styled already for you. You can play around, and like I always say, when it comes to copying a page or a layout, there are two things that I always highly recommend you do. One is you change the fonts. You choose a different font family. You just go and have a look. And unfortunately, the problem with Elementor is if I click on typography, I'm not going to see what is the font family. But it's up to you to go and look for something that's different, that you can distinguish yourself from this layout and every other 100 people that have bought this theme. The second thing that you need to do is change the color scheme. Currently it has this dark charcoal, what is that, almost very, very dark blue flat design for the background, and then this purple as well as bright yellow. And again, it will be something that you will need to go and change, get your own color theme to make your website look different. And that can easily be done now with the styling options in Elementor by purely right-clicking and then choosing copy. And then when you get to another one, to say paste style. Let's do that just to show you quickly. Of course, I said it's not an Elementor video, but here I am doing it anyway. Let's choose this one over here. As you can see, I just made that one pink. Now, if I hover and right-click on it, I choose copy. And then for a similar one, I right-click and I choose paste style, and it will just paste that style. Very nice. There is still a lot of work that Elementor can do regarding this, learn from other page builders, and I hope they bring in those features like extend styles in the future for us as well. This is enough that we can see how the page builder works, which is Elementor function. You've seen these widgets that are included here, and they are generated in shortcode by plugins in the dashboard or on the WordPress site. So now let's go have a look at what's going on in WordPress. We go back to there and exit to dashboard. Leave, I'm not going to save my changes. Since this theme has been released, there has been numerous updates to the plugins that are included. Let's go have a look quickly at that, and that is something that I always like to do, is just go and update all my plugins. And most of these that need updating are the ones that come with the Jet plugin. So you will see here Jet Elements for Elementor, then the Jet Pop-Up, Jet Tabs for Elementor, Jet Tricks, Jet Blocks for Elementor, Jet Block for Elementor, and Jet Menu. Any more? No. These Jet plugins are regularly updated once a week minimum, sometimes even twice a week. And they add new functionality all the time. So make sure that you, around Friday during the week, always come and have a look at what is added and if you need to update anything. Let's talk a little bit more about the Jet plugins and what they are. They add functionality to Elementor, and usually you buy them separately, but in this case they come bundled with the theme, and it's a mega bundle, it's a mega bonus, it is a mega deal. I don't know how many times I can say the word mega because I'm a big supporter and fan of the Jet plugins. Most of them you will find in the Elementor tab. So if you go to Elementor here in the bottom left hand corner, you will see Jet Blocks, Jet Blog, Jet Elements, Jet Woo Builder, and we're not going to go into them because there are many other tutorials on the site and you can go check it out. Also check out the link below in the description if you want to know more about these as individual plugins, if you maybe want to buy them for another website. You will also see the Jet pop-up over here and the Jet menu over here. And all of these plugins are necessary to make this theme work, and they bring massive functionality to your site, really makes it very immersive, responsive, and creative. That is your Jet-in plugins. The other plugins here is the crypto plugins, and there are two. The one is called Cryptocurrency Ticker Widget, and this is the one up here called Crypto Widget, and the other one is the Cryptocurrency Rocket Tool over here, Cryptocurrency Rocket Tool. If we go to the front, you will remember these two over here. The top one is the ticker, and then this one is what they call the Rocket Tool. So let's say edit with Elementor so I can show you how we can change this around, and you can find your own way if you are skilled in this. If you are not going to use cryptocurrency, stay away from these plugins, be warned. So the QR tool will allow you to display various cryptocurrency features. The QR tools will allow you to display various different features of cryptocurrency. For example, the converter, a graph, a table, or a price list. And they are generated by short code, and you'll have to dig a little bit deeper into the documentation. There is not a lot that can be changed in these, but there is enough if you want to just display it on your website, for example, like this graph. Where am I now? Over here. This plugin allows you to display a lot of various graphs and information and infographics that go together with cryptocurrency. You have a converter graph, table, and a price list. Probably something I'm never going to use, but you never know. Bill Gates may be phoning me tomorrow and telling me he wants me to make a website for him on cryptocurrency, and then I cannot tell him that I didn't have the time to go and look at this plugin. So we've opened Elementor. Let's click then first on this one, which is a short code, and currently it's displaying this graph. Here we go to documentation, and then you will see there are short codes listed over here. This is basic short codes for price list. You have a table for your short codes again for that, table columns, and then you have a graph. It gives you all the short codes that you can generate from here. So if you look at the converter, let's just take one over here. Let's take a let's highlight this one and copy it. And if we go in here and paste this short code, you will see how this converter will display, and it will probably need some fine tuning on the back end here with these parameters that they have given you. But that's how you will be changing the converter. The other crypto widget is this one up here, which is the Cryptocurrency Ticker Widget, Crypto Widget. This one allows you to create your own tickers that you want to display. They give you pre-made ones that is a single today ticker and then also a header ticker. So if you go into Elementor and you click on this one, and you will see it says edit the ticker. So this comes included. You choose which ticker over here you are going to display, and you will have to style it also appropriately so that it fits on your page. Finally, let's have a look at the customizer for the theme. And if you've worked with any of the ZMS themes before, like Monstroid 2, you will find that the customizer is very familiar. Appearance, customize. You are basically working in the Kava theme, which is made to work with Elementor and also made to work with the Jet plugins. And here you are going to get all the standard settings for you to play around with your site. The first one up here, settings, is going to be related to your crypto settings. So you'll see here your short code for the graph, how you're going to style the graph, the table. So it's very nice that they have included these settings directly into the customizer. Then you have your normal site identity, general site settings, which include your favicon, your breadcrumbs, social links, and all those goodies. Your color schemes come next, typography, headers, background image, menus, which is always a very important one, and then your widgets over here, and everything is nicely laid out for you in here. The last one that I want to focus on before we wrap up this overview of the Bitunet theme, and that is the very important feature that comes with the Jet plugins, namely their library. Now, if you go to Elementor, you are able to create your own templates in Elementor. But because this is Elementor free, you're only restricted to a certain type of template that you can create. But with the Jet plugins, you now roll down to Bitunet and you go to My Library. And in this template of theirs, they allow you to go the extra mile without Elementor Pro and creating archives and posts and all those important things that you will need if you are looking at dynamic content and taking full control over your site. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of this overview of Bitunet. Now, Bitunet is not everybody's flavor. It is a very highly technical layout and very market niche. But like I said, you may find at one point that you are going to need a layout like this, not necessarily for cryptocurrency, but maybe for something very technical, mechanical wise. Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you are interested in checking this out, please follow the link in the description below. There's a lot of stuff over at Template Monster, and they offer not only WordPress for people interested in HTML or other CMS platforms. Go have a look at what they've got here. They start with the WordPress themes, then Elementor Marketplace, Joomla templates, Moto CMS 3 templates, Drupal themes, and then also Moto CMS HTML templates. So they've got a lot going on here and an abundance of plugins that will make you smile from ear to ear. This is part of our theme focus here at Websites for Beginners, where we try to bring and just showcase a few themes every week so that you can get an idea of what's going on there. Well, we know there are a gazillion of themes available and they just keep coming out and coming out and coming out. But one thing why I would recommend probably these kind of themes above the normal themes is that they make use of a reliable page builder, which is Elementor, reliable plugins, which is the Jet plugins, and they come packaged with a good theme that allows all of them to play together with beautiful skins for the demo content. This is JP here with Websites for Beginners.